Okay, so let's have this one, the composition of functions. So we have two given functions, the function f and the function g, or the f of x and the g of x. So we need to find the value of this composition. So this equation is equal to f of the g of x. Okay, so from f of x, but your x is g of x. Again, your x is g of x, and this g of x is equal to x squared minus 2x plus 1. So again, from f of x, that's 7. Then your x, g of x, and g of x is x squared minus 2x plus 1. So just substitute. So you have x squared minus 2x plus 1. Okay, that's for x. Then we still have minus 5. Then you simplify. So distribute. So 7x squared. Then we have negative 14x. And this one plus 7. Then minus 5. Then you combine like terms, so 7x squared minus 14x, then plus 5, then plus 7 minus 5, it's positive 2. So this is the answer. Now, for the second example, so this composition is equal to the g of f of x. So from g of x, your x is f of x, and f of x is 7x minus 5. So again, from g of x, but your x is f of x, and f of x 7 minus 5. So we have x squared. So that's 7x minus 5 squared. Then minus 2 times 7x minus 5. Then we have plus 1. Okay, then expand this equation. So using the shortcut method, so this equation, so this is how the square of 7x, that's 49x squared. Then the product, 2 times 7x, it's 14x times negative 5. So 14 times negative 5, that's negative 70x. Okay? Then the last one, the square of negative 5, that's positive 25. Okay, so that's our first term. This is our first term. Now for the second term, so just apply distributive property, 2 times 7x, so negative 14x, then 2 times negative 5, that's positive 10, then plus 1. Then you combine like terms, so we have 49x squared, then this 70 and 14, so all negative, same sign, so you just add, so that's negative 84x. Then we have 25 plus 10 is 35, then plus 1, that's positive 36. So this is the answer. Okay, now this equation. So this equation is equal to f of the g of negative 1. So again, we need to solve first the g of negative 1 from the g of x. So this is how. So from g of x to g of negative 1. So from g of x, so x is negative 1. So that's negative 1 squared minus 2 times negative 1, then plus 1. So negative 1 squared is positive 1, then negative times negative is positive 2, then plus 1. So that's 4. So g of negative 1 is 4. So therefore, this equation, this f of g of negative 1 is equal to f of 4 because g of negative 1 is 4. Then from the f of x, but your x is 4, so that's 7 times 4, then minus 5, or that's 28 minus 5. So the answer is 23, or positive 23. Okay, so this last example. So this equation, that's g of f of 2. So we need to solve first our f of 2. So f of 2 from the f of x, so that's 7 times 2 minus 5, or that's 14 minus 5, so that's 9. So f of 2 is 9. Okay? So therefore, this equation now is equal to the g of 9. F of 2 is 9. Okay? Then you substitute from the g of x. So we have 9 squared minus 2 times 9 plus 1. Okay? So 9 squared is 81. Then negative 2, that's negative 18. Then plus 1. So we have now 81 minus 18. It's 63. Then plus 1. Again, 81 minus 18, that's 63. Then plus 1, that's 64. So the answer is 64. So this is all about functions composition.